Unlocking Marital Bliss.
It's a pleasure to be here. I am just so excited. I'm really, really excited that I can have you today on Unlocking Marital Bliss. And tonight it's quite special. Cyrus Road is my name as usual. And this is a place where you can learn to enjoy marriage and have the best. And tonight we want to talk about honeymoon. Honeymoon. Yes, this is something very special. And to many of you, you've had people talk about honeymoon, and then you hear things like the honeymoon season is over. And that's when they're telling you that things are getting ugly and things are getting really nasty. And they tell you honeymoon season is over. Because many of you, when you get married, the first thing you do, they tell you your marriage night, you start your honeymoon. So you go probably somewhere, go to a fancy hotel, fancy resort, stuff like that. You walk away, and this whole thing is set out that when you go, I hear that's a time your marriage has got to face a honeymoon phase where everybody's, ooh, you're just chilling and having fun. And then when the honeymoon is over, many of you do 2 days, 7 days, 3 days, 4 days, and the honeymoon is over. Imagine 4 days and your honeymoon is gone. What kind of life is that? 4 days and your honeymoon is gone, and you talk about marriage. I am just disturbed by such thinking. I have good news for you. The honeymoon season is never meant to last 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 5 days. It's a lifetime. It should never end. Even when you're taking your girl out, you're taking your woman out, it's supposed to be a lifetime, not a one-time experience. It's supposed to be a lifetime. And tonight I have a guest, but before I even introduce my guest to really talk about the honeymoon and then let you know how deep this can go, I want to just read you something very small over here. And it says in Deuteronomy chapter 24, when a man takes a wife, verse 1, Deuteronomy 24, verse 1, when a man takes a wife and marries her, if then she finds no favor, or if he realizes she's displeasing in his eyes because he has found something he doesn't like in her, he can write a bill of divorce and puts it in her hand and sends her out of his house. That is exactly what it reads over here. And many of you read verse 1 and you get excited and then you begin kicking your woman out of the house. No, 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 no. You forget something. When you read on that's verse 1. But look, this is the kicker. This is where the kicker comes in. Verse 5. When a man is newly married, he shall not go out to war or be charged with any other business. He shall be free at home for 1 year in order to make his wife happy. How about that? The responsibility of making your wife happy, of having a happy marriage, having a great marriage is on us, the men. Maybe some of you haven't heard this. You've been taught poorly, but now you're learning from the best. You, as a man, it's your responsibility to have a happy family, to have a great family. That's why when you have a happy family, you can succeed. You can enjoy it. I mean, it's to your benefit to have a happy family. You lose nothing by building a happy family. You gain everything, okay? So now, many of you say, no, I don't like my woman, the way she acts. Our honeymoon is over. Our marriage has gone past the honeymoon season. No, no, no. Honeymoon doesn't stop. There's something very profound that I want to teach you, very profound. Honeymoon never ends. When I married my wife, I told her honeymoon has started. I'm here to make you happy. I'm here to make sure that you become everything that God wants you to be. That you may be my treasure, that I may adore you, honor you. All that kind of stuff is supposed to stay. It never ends. Take care of you. You know, do the best for you. So tonight when we talk about the honeymoon, The Bible here says a man would take 1 year, 365 days, he doesn't go to war. Today, when you marry, they can even send you to war the next minute. But over here, this is a command from the Lord. He should not go to war for 365 days. Now, if it's 365 days and a man is not going to war, what do? Not in any other business, but making the wife happy. How do we do it? That was the Old Testament. When you cross into the New Testament, the old was a shadow. The new is the reality. And this is what he's saying. 365 days was a shadow of a lifetime. That as long as you have your breath, your business, before any other, is to make your wife happy. To make your wife happy. You make her happy, you're going to be happy. And I'll teach you how to make her happy. But one of the ways to really do it, okay, is to lead her to God. To show her God. To help her out. Show her who God is. Show her the love of God. And in all this, you are making her happy. Some people have told you, no, nobody can make me happy. You make yourself happy. Well, those are ignorant people. The Bible is clear. You make your wife happy. The pleasure of your marriage, the joy in your marriage, the happiness in the marriage is the responsibility of the man. Okay? It's your responsibility. And I know some of y'all can hate me, do whatever, call me names. But I am solid. I am not moved. Okay? I am not moved. I'm telling you the truth. I'm a happy man. I have a happy marriage. Then why would you be a gloomy man with a gloomy marriage? Why? Honeymoon is supposed to stay. And I am in my honeymoon season. And this season never ends until Christ returns. So tonight, when we talk about the honeymoon, I'm excited about it. I just want to take her out. I just want to do something. And those of you watching us, we have the opportunity to learn, to pick up, okay? And be able to share more by bringing the honeymoon to stay forever and it never ends, okay? And with that, allow me to introduce my guest, Daniela.
Yes, please, Sarah.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining me.
I'm very delighted.
When I'm talking about this honeymoon stuff, huh?
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, love is just a very beautiful thing. I'm not married, but I look forward to getting married very soon.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Getting married very soon. You better call me.
I will. Definitely. I will.
Don't kick me out. Let me be part of that joy.
No. I can't. I like that I get to make different kinds of friends all the time. Whenever I sit down, I'm like, so now on my wedding, I think this one, so.
Yeah, this one, Cyrus Rod. Yeah. You better show up.
Yeah.
That is very good. And so good to have you here, Daniela. And really desire to host you on this show. You're not yet married, but you're about to. And dude, she's safe. And whatever is happening, I'm taking good care of her. And I'll bring her back to you whole, okay? So do not be scared at all. Yeah. She is in safe hands. Daniela.
Yes, please, Sarah.
What do you do?
So I'm the group executive assistant for Fairway, Cocoa Beach Club. We have a smaller restaurant that is just upcoming, the Boss Burger restaurant. So yes, I'm the executive assistant.
No. The executive assistant of Fairway Hotel.
Yes, please.
That's in Kampala.
Yes, where we're sitting today.
And then you say what? Cocoa Beach?
Cocoa Beach Club in Tebe.
Cocoa Beach Club in Tebe.
Yes.
And
Zambia River Lodge in Murchison Falls National Park. And Boss Burger Restaurant. Yeah.
Now, are you working for different companies? Are you?
So all these companies are under one management. Yes. Oh, all of them are under one management. So when the need arises, yes, please. Fairway is our mother brand. It's like our big umbrella that covers.
I'll be honest with you. The only thing I knew about Fairway is the hotel.
Oh my God.
You better school me.
Do you even know how old Fairway is?
How old is Fairway?
We're 55 years this year, man.
Ain't you the oldest hotel in Kampala, you guys? And you're still shining.
Exactly. And we actually get
55
better.
years.
Yes, we do actually get better every other day that passes. I do not know if you've seen, we've like had so many renovations around the
I've
place.
noticed.
What you saw in 2020, 2021 is
quite
not
different.
what it is now in 2024. And we're still improving. Even the rooms, the conference spaces, every other day we're getting need for us to put more conference spaces, more spaces for people to have their parties, their weddings. So we're like, okay, how do we make it better?
You've literally celebrated your golden jubilee. Now look at this. This is the real place to be. I mean, when it comes to marriage,
Old. Like we need to associate ourselves with those prestigious old places. And this is the right way.
to stay. I mean, I've seen hotels moving and then begin to go down and totally go down and disappear and then change hands and all that. But you've been the same people.
Exactly. We've been the same people.
Is Fairwear a family hotel?
And that is the beauty about Fairway, because you see, when you walk into Fairway Hotel from the gate, you feel that warmth of like, I'm being welcomed by family members. I am home. Yeah. Fairway is a family home. It started as a family home before it actually became the hotel that it is today.
Really?
That those values and the love that family has is what we've instilled in our employees and everyone here. Just when you interact with anyone here, I think when you interacted with me, you actually feel like,
yes, I'm at home. It's okay. We can chill. It's cool.
exactly. You'll actually feel some sort of comfort, serenity. Like there's just that calmness you feel when you're in Fairway Hotel. We're in the center of town,
Center of town,
but
it's quiet and calm.
it's very
Quiet and calm. So Fairway was started by a family. It was a family home, and it became a hotel.
yeah.
So other families can find a home here.
They can, and
This
they
is so
become part of the
beautiful.
Fairway family.
And they become part of the Fairway family.
yes.
Wow, this is so interesting because when we talk about this, you're getting married and you're telling us Fairway is the mother. And then family goes on. You see, one thing about family, it goes on and on and on and on. It never stops.
Never stops. It never
Okay.
stops.
And now that's what happens when we talk about the honeymoon. Honeymoon should never stop. You're getting married. I believe your dude is listening and watching. The honeymoon should never stop, dude. So it should go on and on. Our honeymoon has been going on for 20 years.
That's amazing.
Going on for 20 years.
Oh my God,
and
that's
there's
amazing.
nothing to regret.
Yeah.
Just enjoying, growing together. Becoming better every person day.
Yeah.
Now, when we talk about the honeymoon as Fairway Hotel, you're talking about Cocoa Beach. You're talking about
Sambir River Lodge.
Sambir River Lodge,
I'm talking about Fairway itself.
Fairway itself.
Yeah.
And then when I talk about, you heard me read a verse, Deuteronomy 24, verse 1. You can kick her out. That's where many men would say, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Finally, God did it for me. No, actually, you're kicking it out. You're kicking her out because you've been stupid for so long. Because marriage gets so hard when all you think about is my interests.
Yeah.
Okay?
Very true.
It's not about my interests. It should be about actually the other person's interests, and then we are one. You get me? So I see what is best for you. Okay? How can I make you happy? How can I do this? I help you grow. Many times when one is a child, they can play with toys and they feel happy. You get it? But when somebody grows, it's the knowledge they have that actually brings their happiness. It's not about the toys. It's not
Exactly.
about
Because what are
stuff.
you doing playing with a teddy bear and things like that?
And the danger is you find many girls still holding on to teddy bears and thinking. And today, in fact, many have actually graduated from teddy bears to dogs. And they run around with these dogs and they feel like it's cool. But you're seeing a child. You're seeing a child. Because instead of running around with that, there's somebody else. You can give your life to someone. There's meaning, there's fulfillment, you know? So when it comes to growing up in marriage and you get together, and I don't seek my own interests, I'll never get tired of you.
Yeah.
The only reason we get tired is because I'm seeking my own interests. Yes, it's about what I want, what I need, what I need. You never care about me. You never respect me. You never, I've had a lot of men come in and say, I need respect. And you see, this is one thing. Every time we men keep crying, we miss out on the honeymoon. Respect is not demanded.
Respect is earned.
And yeah, people say it's earned. It's not demanded. You can never demand respect. In fact, that is seeking credit. Men seek credit and they call it respect. When you keep seeking credit, man, you're ugly. You're just so unfulfilling. Nobody wants to be around you because it's about you all the time.
Why? Why are you demanding things? Let me show you that yes, I respect you
Yes.
because of what
Let me
you're
look at
doing.
you and say,
Exactly. Yes.
wow, dude. Exactly. But when you
All your credit, but you cannot demand it from me.
and you see the challenge is that the woman will end up manipulating you and say, oh, credit, huh? Okay, that's there you are. But the heart is not with you. And that is what I tell men. Your mission is to make her happy. And one of the things you show her, God, that's the foundation. Teach her real love, that's the foundation. Help her grow, that's the real foundation now. And from there, you reach out to taking care of her. Because if a man loves, the evidence that I love me is in how I take care of me. Okay? And in how, secondly, it's in how I take care of you. Okay? The person who's your wife, and that's the responsibility of a man. And one thing is this, when I married, before I even married, I realized I have responsibility to take care of this girl. And I didn't have money then, I didn't have much, but the little I had is what I used. And what did I use? At that point, the first thing I bought her were sanitary pads.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was learning to take care of her, making her happy. She goes through something every month, so it's my responsibility. And from there, I started growing, taking care of her. To this day, it's my responsibility concerning her hair, concerning her skin, concerning her clothes, concerning her panties, concerning her bra. Everything is my responsibility, making her happy. Taking her out, maybe to these fancy places, and even bringing her to a place like Fairway. You get it? So you guys can launch the honeymoon. You guys can launch it. People getting married, they can come, you launch it, and it never stops. It never stops. So to me, honeymoon keeps going. It's my responsibility to bring my woman here. To bring my woman here. But many times, we tend to forget that. Like Fairway, Cocoa Beach, Sambia. What do you have?
How hard is it for you to just wake up one day and say, you know what, babe, I think you deserve just one weekend away from town. You've had all these months and weeks to be around and do the most and work hard. So now, all I'm saying is, pack your bags, let's go. Wow. Exactly.
Pack your bags and let somebody take care of the kids. Because at times men forget. We think, oh, she has kids, she has kids, she has kids. No, when she gets kids, when she conceives, get her and get the kids. Don't just abandon her. That's what men do. She conceives, oh man, she's, oh, Oh man, she's heavy. Oh, now, oh, the baby has come in. Go to your mama. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. That's not being a husband. When she gets the kids, you get her. That's why many men feel abandoned when you get a kid. Why? Because they don't get you. They ignore you. They think having a kid is just you. But when in actual sense, when you get a kid, I'm supposed to get you, stand with you, hold your hand. Let's raise this kid together. That is my role. So now, when you talk about pack your bags, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. This is a culture, people call it a Western culture. I don't believe that. I believe it's a biblical culture because it's over here. It's a biblical culture that we can take our wives out, that we can go to, just keep the honeymoon going and never end, you know? Because now, when we start with Fairway Hotel, do you have some honeymoon suites?
Yes, we do. We do have very, very amazing little nice packages that people, oh my God, yeah.
Tell me about Fairway Hotel package.
So now, Fairway, our honeymoon package is an all-round package. Yeah.
Okay.
By all-round, I mean it's not just the accommodation that you get.
Okay.
No, you're gonna get accommodation. Your lady is gonna get flowers, probably handed to her from us. Yes, we love to celebrate love. We are very happy when we see people coming and they're telling us, and a gentleman is telling us, oh, I want to surprise my wife, our anniversary is coming, or we got married and we did not have time to do this. So we are trying to actually like do our honeymoon. We want to start from here and then we can continue to another. Like it's
That's
so thrilling to listen to guys say this and all those things. So back to what our package is, it's more than accommodation. It's food, it's the rose, it's a bottle of wine. It's the little nice areas where the two of you can actually take your pictures at. We'll give you more than just a room with breakfast. Yeah? Usually our rates are just bed and breakfast. When people sleep here, it's usually bed and breakfast. On that package we've curated for you, you even have a chance to have either lunch, if you want to have lunch, or you choose to have dinner. Yeah, you could have a candle-lit dinner by the balcony of the room that you're sleeping, or you could choose to have it in the restaurant. Yeah, we seclude a space just for the two of you. Guys, it's very amazing. It's like, it's just very beautiful.
So when we talk about and we launch the honeymoon from here, especially the Gen Zs getting married and many people getting married, do you have anything for the wedding, like a reception package, anything like that?
Yes, we actually do have wedding reception packages. Yeah, we have 3 different packages. Now, of those 3, 2 come with a honeymoon night.
2 come with a honeymoon night.
Yes, please. 2 come with a honeymoon night.
That is what I call launching your honeymoon.
Exactly. Like you have your wedding here with us. Our
And
packages,
launch.
exactly. Our packages will be inclusive of the food. We'll give you tables, chairs, the linen for the tables and the chairs. We'll give you space for your photography because see now, most people, when they're doing their wedding packages, they do not consider the fact that the entourage is going to need to have a space to take pictures.
That's very important.
For us, we have, if you've seen Fairway, we have very beautiful areas that you can actually take your pictures with your entourage, with your entire team. So we'll offer you that as well, which comes on our wedding packages. Yeah. Now, on our most popular package, yes, we have one night on half board. It is very well decorated. You'll not get the room the way you get it when you just come to sleep. Hey, I've come for business.
Guys, you're really business guys. Honeymoon is special. Okay, tell us.
We go above and beyond. You will walk
Above and
in.
beyond.
Exactly. Like, guys, above.
Talk
like,
to me.
Top notch.
Robbie, I'm about to bring you here now.
So you'll have a very well decorated room with like those rose petals on the ground, with like some nice candles beside. Guys, it's different. It's not what you get when you just walk into the hotel. No, no. I told you Fairway loves to celebrate love. Yeah. So we make it feel like this person is a part of our family.
Yeah, you're celebrating.
The person in your family would feel like if they walked into a room that was that very beautifully decorated. So we make sure as we lay that bed, as we put the flowers, as we put the candles, as we set your dinner, we're doing it with so much love because we love to listen to people come and say, I got married in Fairway.
Yes.
Like 10 years later, someone says, I got married in Fairway. Yes. And you're like, please share your story. Please tell us about it. Or I had my first honeymoon night in Fairway. Those are the stories that we love to listen to. And they give us so much joy. Yeah. It's not just about how much you pay us for our service.
So you're building a relationship with your customers, with your guests. I prefer using the word guest. With your guests. That is so powerful. You prepare rose petals and all that. I sent it. You ladies love it. When you just get to the hotel and then you swing that door open and she steps back. She looks at the floor. It's all.
She has like this very big excitement on her face. That's exactly what we like.
Dude, imagine. You know, I told you got to make your wife happy. Imagine just opening the door. You swipe the card and then you push the door open and she goes, oh my God. And you're just the dude. Yeah. Now
I did this.
Hey, I did this.
I did this.
Yes, I did this. Now, you know what it feels like?
Yeah.
You know? And she walks on those petals. And the bed is all petals and everything. Oh, dude. I feel good. I don't know how you're feeling, but I feel good.
I forgot to say that we give you the breakfast in bed. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Breakfast in bed. Okay, now, breakfast in bed. That is very exciting. And actually, when I'm going to take a break, and then you tell me more about breakfast in bed. So, guys, we'll be back in a minute. Just imagine breakfast in bed.
Unlocking marital bliss. Unlocking marital bliss.
We'll be back. You're still watching Unlocking Marital Bliss with me, Cyrus Road, and I have my guest, Daniela, and today we're talking about the honeymoon. Honeymoon. And before we took a break, she just talked about when you launch your honeymoon from here, and those of you that launch it from other places and whatever, and you want to continue, you can come to Fairway Hotel, and they even offer breakfast in bed. They don't allow you to walk out of your room and you go, just, hey. No. They come to where you are, and then you wake her up with all her hair unkempt. And you just tell her, baby, you don't have to move. It's your moment. It's your day. You don't have to move. Her hair is unkempt. She's just enjoying being loved, enjoying being made happy. And the doorbell rings, and they open. And they come walking in with breakfast in bed. You tell her, stay there. My role is to make you happy. Stay where you are. I mean, just imagine what goes through her mind. Dude. Daniela,
Yes, please, Sarah.
breakfast in bed.
Yeah. I know so many people out there know Fairway has very amazing food. Oh my God. So, we have like a whole English breakfast. You have the pastries, the hot foods, the juices, the teas. So just imagine all of that, yeah? Instead of you walking down from wherever you were sleeping
Brought
to the
right to
restaurant,
your bed.
brought right to you.
I don't allow her to get out of the bed. No, I tell her, baby, stay where you are.
Exactly. As a man, yes. When the person comes, don't let your lady wake up to be the one to go and pick that breakfast. No, it is you. You
Yes.
are, as you said, men are there to make their wives happy.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, now you're listening to that. There to make her happy. Now, when you do that, it's a launch that should never end. These things should never end. Many times, now you're about to get married. When women get married, then the next thing is that's after the launch, they never show up. This is supposed to be a launch, not honeymoon season that has got to pass away. No, the season biblically never ends. It goes on and on. It never ends. You keep, being innovative and you come up with ideas. She's got to be happy. So when, as a man, you get to a place, just so tired, there's some things that men take for granted and they have a miserable marriage. A miserable marriage is your responsibility. A happy marriage is your responsibility as a man, because God has placed everything in your hands as a man to make your marriage happy by beginning with making your wife happy, helping her discover God, know God, and then discovers who she is, and then you'll see the happiness begin to flow. You treat her good in that manner. Now, when we talk about the honeymoon not being a season, but being a lifetime, and being able to use these moments where you can prepare, take her out away from all the hustles of the house and the home and all that, and you just let her be the queen, always. You've mentioned a fairway. What about Samir River Lodge? Where is that found? Samir River Lodge.
Murchison Falls National Park.
Okay.
Yes. We're the very first lodge from I hope I get the name right,
Okay.
but the Kichumba Nyovo Gate.
Okay.
That is from Masindi. Yes. So obviously Murchison has so many different other accesses. Yes. But this one from Masindi,
Yes.
we're the very first lodge.
Lodge.
And
Samir River Lodge.
Guys, Sambia is very beautiful.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Talk to me now.
All of you need to just go to Zambia. It's just very serene. It's very quiet. Like, you see how Kampala has so much noise?
Yeah.
So much noise. That side, you're in your own world, in your own peace.
Just the two of you.
Just the two of you. And we have very amazing cottages. We have bandas. Our cottages are they could be family cottages in case you've moved with your kids as well. Yeah. We could turn one big one into
on the other
side, and then you and Madame are on this other side. Or we could just have it as a cottage for just the two of you.
Okay. And the kids can go far away there. You know them kids, really? Yeah, well, at such moments.
You guys need to move away. Yeah. And you see, Murchison Falls is a very experiential national park. Yeah. In my opinion, I believe it's like one of the most experiential. The activities in Murchison Falls are not found in other.
Okay.
Yes, there is the game drive, which everyone does. But other parks do not have Murchison Falls.
I love the way you've said it. Other parks do not have Murchison Falls. Murchison Falls is Murchison Falls.
Guys, that place is so beautiful. Do you know that we do, at Sambia River Lodge, we have an experience where we take our clients, our guests, to the top of Murchison Falls and they could have breakfast.
Wow.
You're sitting at the top of the falls are passing by you, And your table is very well set there. It is laid out. They've set it out for you with your glasses. You can have your glasses of wine. You can do anything. You can do lunch. You could do dinner. You could do breakfast at the top of Murchison Falls.
Honestly, dude, when you listen to such things, what goes through your mind? I mean, if you're there and all you think about is, well, I got school fees to pay, I got these to pay, you will die paying that stuff. But you got responsibility to make her happy and keep the honeymoon burning and keep it going on, never bring it to an end. You know? I mean, to me, you just mentioned that, and I'm thinking, my wife, with a breeze, with the waters roaring, and everything going on. And then I lift up my eyes and say, Jesus, I'm being obedient. I'm being obedient. I'm making her happy. I'm taking care of her. I'm being obedient. Exactly. I mean, something like that. Rather than you being there and all you say is, we're about to grow old. We're old. That stuff is for the young people. This stuff ain't for the young people. Honeymoon is not for young people. Honeymoon is for lovers. Not for young people. Now, you see, our culture tells us when you grow old, then love is gone. That is a lie.
Let me tell you one thing. I have been at Zambia. I have been to Murchison Falls and seen very, very elderly couples enjoying themselves by that breakfast at the top of the falls. And that's like the very most beautiful thing you can actually see. Wow. It's like, guys, love is not just for people my age. Yes. Like everyone, our grandparents, everyone that is able and God has given life, yes, needs to celebrate love. Man, love is a gift from God.
And it's the greatest of all.
Thank you. It's one of his greatest gifts to us. Yes. So why are you saying, I have to pay this, I have to pay the other? You can't take your pay.
By the way, the more you keep finding excuses and bringing up this stuff, the more it will increase. Yeah. And you will die when it comes to love. And your marriage will become nothing but miserable. The reality is this. The moment you prioritize God, you can't but prioritize your spouse. You can't help it. So if you think your spouse is not priority and kids are priority, your mama is priority, your dad is priority, that's confusion. My wife has been priority since we married. 20 years down the road. My parents know. You don't mess with that one.
Yeah.
Yes, my siblings know. Mm-mm. That one is that one. You don't mess with them. So in that manner, we started out and we've never stopped. Every anniversary is never taken for granted. Yeah. So it's part of the honeymoon. Yeah. Imagine anniversary happening and you take your wife to Murchison Falls.
I just need to tell you more. I've just given you the tip of the ice.
Go on.
So, you see, in Zambia, we have a canopy walk. It's like just so beautiful. You walk on that canopy walk and you see all the creation of God and you're like, guys, God actually did a beautiful thing creating the universe. Amen. Yeah. Like what you see on the other side. Here in Kampala, we have so many buildings. We have a few of the vegetation. But when you actually go to an area like a park, yes, guys, you actually see that God did very good creating the universe. Mm-hmm. It's just very amazing. Mm-hmm. On top of that, my best part of Zambia River Lodge is we have the longest zip line in Uganda.
Say that again.
Zambia River Lodge has the longest zip line in Uganda.
No, you didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
I think they didn't hear it. I need to repeat it the third time.
Look in that camera.
Guys, Zambia River Lodge has the longest zip line in Uganda. So I do not understand why you have not packed your bags to come to Murchison. Like, why?
Oh, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready.
This again, like just.
I'm getting ready. She's watching and now she's like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We're going to Zambia River Lodge.
Yeah, we have swimming pools. We have very amazing food at that restaurant. Yeah. So you know how people will say, like, okay, that the other side, there's not much that you can give. We're actually trying to give more than just the local food
Yes.
to the people that go there. Yeah. Even the international cuisines, we've tried to chip them in.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not only our African people that go there.
You attract the whole world.
People, exactly. You'll find people from across Asia, from across Europe, coming to Murchison Falls, and they choose to stay with us at Zambia. So yeah, and again, we decorate your room. We do not leave that only to Fairway. No,
It happens.
it happens. We decorate your room very nicely.
Okay.
We give a bottle of wine as well. At Zambia, our bathrooms. Let me tell you something, guys.
Talk to me. I'm listening.
So I don't know if you've seen this. There's like people that have the nice urge, they just want to have that connectivity with nature. Yeah. So what we did as Zambia, we don't have only one bathroom on the inside. We actually have a bathroom on the outside. Yes, it's an enclosed, so you're not scared that someone from the other side is watching you. But the beauty of you taking a bath during the day and you're just seeing the trees up above you, there's no roof, you're just seeing the trees.
It's just the birds watching and singing.
It's amazing. You're literally connecting with nature. You are.
That is so beautiful.
You are.
The last time you ever had a bath outside, dude, when was the last time you ever did that? You know? Because some of y'all growing up in the villages and you just have the bath right there and in any form.
Now this one is like a fancy, nice bathroom. It's very cute. It's very nice.
I can imagine having your bath when it's raining. You know?
Exactly.
And you just say, I don't want to use the water. Come
I
on,
just
rain.
understand. That's it.
And you're just having fun with your wife in that bathroom.
And we have the game drive for those that are very much lovers of the wildlife and animals. So we have the game drive on that package as well, where we will take you. You will see all the animals that Murchison Falls National Park has to offer. Yeah. On top of that, for those that are lovers of water, we have a boat cruise. So you see, I said we have breakfast at the top of the falls.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we have a boat cruise that goes to the bottom of the falls.
Okay, now we're talking about adventure here.
Yeah, to the bottom
Of the falls.
Yeah, and they'll tell you all the history about how the falls came in play, about how which explorer, what are those explorers called? Livingstone? I don't remember. Jones, those kinds of things. Like, you'll have a very nice ride with all the history about River Nile, about Murchison Falls, about even the park itself, what it was called before, what Murchison Falls were called before, how they got named Murchison Falls from their previous name. So yeah, it's really just a very amazing experience. You get to celebrate your love in more than just staying in a room and just, no. You get to take pictures, have those moments, those memories. So yeah.
Let me ask you a question. So, is it possible to have my wedding reception in Zambia?
Very well. Very well. We have space. We do have space. I'm not lying. You want to do a destination wedding? Please. I'm going to leave the numbers for everyone that you need to contact for all this information. But even if you want to have your wedding reception at Zambia River Lodge, we are open to it. We're very willing to host it, and it would be very beautiful.
Destination weddings, Zambia River Lodge. Everything. You launch your honeymoon when you're just making her happy and just teaching her everything and just taking her around, spoil her. I mean, it's biblical. Just spoil her. It's of God. It's obedience. It's spiritual. You know? So I have another question for you. You've talked about Fairway Hotel. and Sambia River Lodge. Man, I'm just thinking about Sambia River Lodge.
I told you it's like the most amazing. You want to hear us.
So, dude, yeah, you just take her away. Take her away. You know, there's a song done some years ago by Dixie Chicks. There's a secular people, and they did a song called "Cowboy Take Me Away." You know? Yeah. And I would like to talk to a cowboy out there. Cowboy, just take her away. Take her away to Sambia River Lodge. Now somebody's saying, come on, Pastor Cyrus, you're messing me up. You're stirring up stuff against me. That's too much. I cannot do that. Yes, you can. With God, you can do that. You mentioned these two, and then we have
Cocoa Beach Club.
Cocoa Beach Club in Tebe. So we have Kampala Fairway, Sambia River Lodge in Moccasin Falls, Cocoa Beach Club in Entebbe.
Yes.
What happens over there?
So Cocoa Beach.
I want to take care of my woman good. Maybe I want to have, can you guys do a birthday party? Can you guys do?
Yes.
What happens at Cocoa Beach? Because now I'm seeing all this stuff you have.
Right now, we're still in the process of
Developing it?
yes, developing it and putting more things that all our guests would actually be very happy to have. But currently, what we can do at Cocoa Beach in relation to love and celebrating love is proposals. Have you ever seen those very amazing proposals by the beach, on the sand? They put the backdrop and then they've laid out the petals towards in her walkway. You have like the candles beside, so she just walks through that little area. That's what we do at Cocoa Beach. At Cocoa Beach, you can actually propose to your lady by the lakeside. By the lakeside, on the sand.
And you tell her, I'm going to marry you, I'm going to take care of you, I'm going to make you happy.
You just vow to make her happy as you ask her to marry you by the lakeside. Yeah. So those pictures would be the most beautiful with the water behind you.
Beautiful.
It's on top of that, yes, we do have space to actually also host weddings. Yeah. Though right now we're trying to keep them to like maybe during the week. Yeah. Over the weekend is a bit very prime. Everyone is looking to go to the beach. It would be, but during the week, you want to have your wedding during the week, please, we're open to have you. We're open to have you.
We just come and gazette the place and then and we can exchange our vows over there.
Yes.
You really make a beach wedding.
We can, with amazing food. You're not worried that, oh no, they cannot be able to give us food. The thing is, our chefs and the cuisine and the tradition of very amazing food has spilled over from Fairway to all our other brands. So when you go there, you're not eating something far different from what you get here.
From what you enjoy from Mama.
Yeah.
Mama Fairway.
Exactly. And that's the thing. You cannot, the apple does not fall so far from the tree. Like it has to be similar. It has to be similar.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Cocoa Beach. And so most of our guys, even including my cameraman right now, you've had this stuff and you know exactly how to work it out. If you're going to get a woman, if you're going for a woman, Isaac, oh man, you're going for a woman, Davis, my producer, Rama. Okay, now you know what to do. You know what to do. Okay, you know where to go. And I challenge all men out there, this is how we do it. Make her happy. So, but she's so miserable now. Okay, first teach her God, show her the love of God, let her discover who she is. It's all your responsibility as a man. It's your responsibility. And then learn to celebrate her in special ways. Special ways. You see, when we get married, and I don't want you to pick this up because a lot of people have fallen for it, whereby the woman says, well, I got married now. All I do is just raise babies and do work. That is being ungrateful to God. it's my responsibility as a husband, it's your responsibility as a husband to make sure that you keep the fire burning, to make sure that you keep treating her special all the time. Imagine God telling you, leave everything, go make her happy. Walk away from everything, go make her happy. What? Now, the next thing is it becomes a lifetime, a lifestyle to make her happy.
And you go step by step. You don't
Step by
obviously
step.
think you're going to go to the Maldives, to Bali immediately. No, it's step by step.
Let me tell you this. I've taken my wife places and we're still going places. But can I tell you how we started?
Tell me.
Our first night, I told her, in fact, when we had our wedding, I told her, look, we trust God. Our honeymoon, we're going to just have the launch of our honeymoon, and then it stays forever. And she was like, okay, I'm learning. I say, it's not just the 2 days, the 7 days. So women should never be disturbed by the 2 days, 3 days. No, that's just a launch. Yeah. So, dude, you got to carry it on. And that's what I told her. And we had agreed together that we'll do our launch of our honeymoon in our little bitty house we had rented before the wedding. Because I rented a house and we were going to start there. It was a new place to be for both of us. And that's where we're going to start our life, launch our honeymoon and everything. So I looked at her, I said, that's how we're going to do it. She said, I'm cool with it. We can start. Because it appeared like we didn't have money for
The honeymoon to go to another place, yeah.
to launch it from anywhere else. So she said, I'm cool with it. But the people at the wedding, the best men and all my friends were like, no, sir. Oh, my goodness, Cyrus. No, sir. And they prepared, pulled off something so quick and took us to a guest house. You can imagine. And that's what was affordable for us, a guest house. That guest house, actually, I won't even mention the name because it died. Yeah, it died a natural death. But we are here and we're going on. And from there, it has never stopped. You know, birthday celebrations, doing this, all this is part of making her happy. That's part of the honeymoon. Honeymoon has a lot of activities, loving her, celebrating her, buy her clothes, buy her, take care of her beauty, help her be beautiful. All this is the honeymoon that a man ought to give to a woman.
Exactly. God said men are providers.
Yes. I know some people, I know Daniela, some people will be thinking, you guys were hammering us. You were doing this. You came against the men. You came. No, I can't come against myself because I'm a man. You know, I'm telling you exactly where we started. We don't start from where we are not. We start from where we are. If it's a guest house, good. Start from there. If it's some beer River Lodge,
Start from there.
start
if
from
you're
there.
able.
If
Start
it's
from
Fairway
there.
Hotel, start from there.
Exactly, but don't fail to start
Thank
at
you.
all. However humble it is,
Maybe.
don't fail to start.
Don't fail to start. Start. Exactly. And those watching us, wherever you are, please start. If you're watching from Europe or love Africa, you've had it. Sambir River Lodge, Fairway Hotel, Cocoa Beach. Come over here to Uganda, to Kampala. And guess what? It's the home of people who know how to celebrate marriage. So you better show up in Kampala. This is the place to be because a lot of people watch all over Africa. We have even responses from Europe. Yeah. So I call all of them.
All of you should just come. Our arms are very wide open, waiting for you, and we're going to celebrate your love like it's our own. So yeah, all of you should just come.
You've had it from her. She's gone over here, Fairway Hotel, Sambia River Lodge, Cocoa Beach. You're going to celebrate your love as if it's theirs. Yeah. In other words, there will be nothing to spare. I say to you, let's celebrate love, whatever it takes. Men, this is a word to the man. Whatever it takes, it's your responsibility. If your marriage is failing, it's you. If your marriage is miserable, it's you. If your marriage is happy, it's you. If your wife is happy, it's you. I know you're used to being a boy where you throw tantrums. No, it's not me. No, I'm speaking to you as a man. It's your responsibility because God says in Deuteronomy 24, verse 5, you make the marriage happy. You make the wife happy. Yes, and I've told you, you show her God, she discovers who she is, realizes what love is, and you see the happiness begin coming out, and then you keep pushing it like that. Take her out. Mess her up, spoil her, and you have somewhere to stop with. Fairway Hotel, Sambir,
River Lodge, and Cocoa Beach Club.
Look at all these beautiful places. Any last word you would like to say? Because people would like to know, if I am going, how can I book? How can I make the arrangements? Do you have any numbers you can leave with us?
Yes, I actually do have
Please.
numbers I could leave with you.
Can you share?
So I'm very excited. I'm very happy that Cyrus has had to host me today. I hope you've learned something from this discussion that we've had.
Yeah.
Now, for everyone that wants to book any of these experiences, please get your pen. I'm going to read you the numbers for all the people in charge. Fairway, Sambir River Lodge, and Cocoa Beach Club, yeah? So for Fairway, the number is 0779 4072. I'd repeat that, 0779 4072. That's Fairway. Anything Fairway, whether it is about love, whether it's about accommodation, about conferencing, whatever you want to do, please reach out to that person, yeah? And for Sambir River Lodge, it's 0778 53 44 76. 0778 53 44 76.
That's Sambir River Lodge.
That's Sambir River Lodge.
Okay.
And lastly, our little baby, Cocoa Beach. So that is 0782 466 900. 0782 466 900. Yes.
Thank you so much. You had it from the host mouth. That has been Daniela. I hosted her. So we just talk about honeymoon. Yeah, honeymoon. And remember, it's not a season. You never stop, okay? Honeymoon never stops. It's about us, the men. Let's initiate it from today, henceforth. And I'll see you next time. Remember, marriage is easy. Ignorance is hard.
Unlocking marital bliss.